Indian doctors have told you you need the medication.
A
And you
cancer
just
surgeon-
decided.
American doctors have
A
told me.
cancer surgeon at the highest level begged on the table. He literally
For
died when he
free,
heard.
for free, no payment.
No payment. He explained, please, you have to take this medicine. And he said, yes, I will do it. You have not taken it.
No,
I
it's
said-
not even funny. I'm telling you this right now. On this podcast right now, I'm telling you, if you get sick because of that illness, I'm not taking care of you. Because the doctor has been telling you for years, it's one pill. You literally say, and Bridge agreed with this on the walk, and then I don't know why he turned on me right now.
I didn't turn. I'm saying there's 100 things different being said.
Welcome, namaste to the Zarna Garg family podcast. So excited, all 5 Gargs are in the house, and we are going to talk about a topic that is going to get you so angry. Because I'm telling you right now, the answer is it does not work. It does not work. But we're going to get into, does it work? Does it not work? Because in this family of 5, and all 5 Gargs are in the house, and in this family, we all disagree and have opinions across the board. Does yoga and meditation actually work, or is it hokum pokum that the Western world has created just to make money? We're gonna get right into it. Let me introduce my family. My husband of 26 years, Shalabh Garg, Wall Street veteran. My daughter who just graduated college, Zoya Garg. My son who just finished first year of college, Bridge Garg, and my middle schooler, Veer Garg. So who is pro yoga and meditation? Who is against yoga and meditation? Why does a meditation app cost money? Do you know how expensive meditation subscriptions are? What is going on, people? I let me say it first. It is all a bunch of hokum. None of it works.
You don't know what you're talking about because
I tried yoga with Zoya. It was crazy. She brought me to the gym, and I'm never ever, like, I told myself that day when she spent that 20 minutes with me trying to make me do like these. I actually like working out, and as you guys know, I work out at places that have organized working out facilities with a trainer and everything. But yoga was 3 times as hard, the way at least she made me do it.
Yoga is really hard. Yoga requires a lot of focus. I'm a yoga instructor. I have my 200-hour certification and everything. I don't teach as much now because my job is extremely demanding and my boss said I can't. But
You mean your mother?
Yes. But I love yoga. I've been practicing yoga since I was 15. Yoga 100% works. It 100% works. Yoga is the reason why...
It does not work. It is a money-making racket. They're selling leggings with holes in them for $200. You're not convincing me that
What
that's
does
a real
leggings
thing.
have to do with it?
Because it's a whole industry.
It
the
is,
whole thing
it
is an
is.
industry. It's a whole yoga meditation complex
It
going
is.
on.
There is
With spiritual gurus thrown in, podcasts about it. Like, what is
this
happening?
debate perspective needs to be shifted, because Didi is 100% correct, and that there's studies, like, everything shows and proves that yoga, it does actually work to help your mental health and to help you be more productive in your life. Like, that is a factual thing. But here's my take. There is a way to use yoga that's incorrect. If yoga is your only source of activity during the day, or that's productive, that is a horrible use of yoga.
Yes.
And I'm about to make a crazy take. And this is going to be like a long-winded take, so get ready. I recently went to a designer store, okay? And in this designer store, it was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. The employees were extremely rude. The people around the store were so stuck up and annoying. All of them were walking with dogs, with cats on their back, were drinking all this like fancy wine. It was the worst experience of my life. And all of these people, all the men and women that were in that store.
I was with you, Bridge. That was just really horrible, man.
Do you want to name the store? Just name the store.
Hermes.
It's okay. It was a real... okay. Never mind. Never mind. Don't name the store.
And the men and women who were there were just in such a bubble, the way they lived. It was insane. Everyone looks at you with such disdain if you're not like wearing a suit or something. They don't think you're fancy. They don't think you're whatever.
Bridge?
I'm about to explain why this
Let
connects
him.
to
He
yoga.
told us it was going to be a winded take.
Because these people, and I go to yoga everywhere. First of all, just for some credibility, I'm going to be the vice president of the yoga club at my college, so I'm a very big fan of
I love
yoga.
it. So
But
good.
yoga in New York City, some of the people in yoga are doing it the same way of being in that bubble as the people in that designer store.
Yeah.
They're not actually doing it so that they can use it to help them with something. I do yoga to help me slow down, to help me take more time with every particular task I do, so it actually draws some sort of benefit for me. People use it to be able to help clarify their mind on on a big decision, or maybe on what they want to do for their future. But using it as a sense of like, this is my productive thing. Oh my God, I went to a yoga class today. I'm doing something so special. That is not the mentality you need to have going into it. In that case, it's not productive. It is not useful. You're just using it so you can tell other people you do it. It's not actually, you're not using it for the way you should be.
Or they do it just to feel like they've accomplished something, like in terms of their work.
Definitely turned yoga
the reason
into
why
a
I
blood
gave
sport.
the reason why I gave that designer store story was just to give you guys a picture of who I'm talking about, because I know everyone listening and even this family knows the type of person I'm talking about based off that story.
Well, I know girls that will be like, I got an iced latte and I did my yoga today. I'm so exhausted. I'm like, whoa.
Is it exhausting? Whoa. How did you get into yoga, Zoya? Because I never did yoga. I mean, between your mother and I am more kind of into working out. That's why I say this.
Was born out of the womb with crippling anxiety, for sure, right? Like I cried all the time, all the stuff, and it's definitely high performing anxiety, so it serves me in a lot of ways. But when I was 13, I was old enough to go to the hot yoga studio down the block. And my mom, who had met all these hot yoga women just in her life, was like, my daughter's going to love this. Like, she's just going to love this. She needs this. This is a good thing. And so she came with me to the first class. By the way, that was the most traumatic experience because she was playing her own music. She was doing everybody was doing downward dog. She was doing child's pose the other way. Like just like the other direction. Like just not even in the, just it was wild.
But they keep saying in yoga, honor your body, honor your body. I was trying to do that and then they got mad at me.
Well,
Mom is kind of an example of like the type of person that does not derive the benefits out of yoga. But not because of that reason, but because she just disrespects yoga entirely.
She just doesn't believe in yoga. It's so that's the craziest thing. But she knew I was going to love it. And so then
And why is it called hot yoga and not just yoga?
I do the form of yoga that's like in 100-degree rooms.
Oh.
Because it's good for your brain.
It cooks your body, basically.
And it makes my skin feel so good.
It makes my skin feel so good. I mean,
mine also. The thing is, if you just sit in the room, you'll feel good.
I mean,
you don't actually have to do anything.
It's like doing yoga.
No, you just sit in a hot room, you'll hate everything and be upset.
No, but I was doing Shavasana and one or two things.
She was. Honestly, she was very strong. It's just that she didn't listen to the instructor at all. But
the instructor was very irritating. They're very irritating in the yoga rooms. And then they try to make it all sound spiritual, mumbo jumbo. I'm like, lady, just please no.
So anyways, I kept doing yoga. I did yoga throughout the pandemic. I found really great older friends through yoga. Like I have a lot of friends that are like 60 from the yoga community because I've met so many of them. And yoga works. I think yoga is one of the only remaining ways for kids to naturally deal with mental health issues. This is like a stance I'm willing to take. I think a lot of people are very quick to take prescription medicine for different mental illnesses, which I do understand in extreme circumstances is needed. So I'm not discounting it, but I don't know when it became the case that a kid had a mental health issue and then we jumped straight to medication, right? And I think one of the ways that people can do that for their kids and for kids to deal with it on their own is doing yoga. Yoga actually is very hard because many of the poses require you to sit in one pose for multiple breaths with no access to TikTok, with no access to conversation, with no dopamine hits. Are you checking your phone right now, Mom? Do you see how bored she just got? Do you see? I'm literally talking about mindfulness.
You just started to check your phone in the middle of the
podcast. My mind is full already. I'm like, there's no more space inside my mind.
That was the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I should just quit, right? Like, I should just quit.
You just disrespected Didi's time, effort, and thought. Okay. Can you respond?
There's nothing to respond. I'm running the whole operation here. Somebody was texting me a logistical thing. I had to deal with it.
Okay.
This is the problem with yoga. Yoga assumes everybody has time to just sit there and be mindful constantly.
I mean, Indian people and Indian Prime Minister is a huge supporter of yoga. They have yoga day. And they do it much more simplistically, which I actually like. Surya, like in the morning they will do the Surya Pranam and all of that. And in America, it's just become a huge business. Isn't that true, Zoya?
There is a huge business behind yoga, 100%. The yoga clothing, the yoga classes.
I mean, the clothing I actually like because if you dress up for workout, it makes you feel better about working out.
Like clothing makes sense in my opinion too.
This
I mean,
is how
you can't.
consumerism wins. This is
Hold
how it
on.
wins. You see that? Like
You
But that's
can
not.
do-
That's not
Like
the yoga
recently in
studio's
San
fault.
Francisco, I bought this V shorts, Vuori or Vittori, whatever it's
Vuori.
called.
Vuori.
Vuori. I thought it was very.
Yeah,
I
I
really like
love-
those shorts to run.
I agree.
I also like Biori clothes. I just don't want to do yoga in them.
But that makes no sense. But fine.
People do yoga in cotton t-shirt and pants all that. Like you really don't need anything fancy.
No, but then
Like,
you look really horrible amongst all these people who are doing
But that's
yoga
what
like
Mama's
Hunger
saying.
But
Games.
that's the point of
That's
yoga.
what
The point
Bridge
of
and
yoga.
Mom are saying.
Do you see
The
what
point
it's
of
become?
yoga. The point of yoga is not to be like. Well, there's many points to yoga. First of all,
Bridge,
but
in New York, people are not doing yoga like yoga. They're doing yoga like they're doing
Yes,
Hunger
I
Games.
know.
Do you agree?
I 100% agree with you. And the other issue is people don't do yoga to compete with themselves. They do yoga to compete and impress the people in the room, which is another issue in my opinion. But one thing I want to say is that I'm very impressed by Didi's take about medication because I'm so surprised she would make that take given our like history of her beliefs. And I 100% agree. Medication
Why?
has become so over given to students around me, and I have a lot of personal experiences with
I
friends.
agree about
and-
medication. People just pop pills. Like
No,
it's-
Dad, you're not
No,
allowed
but
to think
you're-
about it
you're
because
crazy.
you're
You don't even take
you're
Advil.
insane.
Like,
You're-
I don't
don't
even
take Advil either,
understand.
honestly. But
I disagree. I think
There's-
that you shouldn't take Advil.
Advil makes your stomach bleed. Is that not correct, Bridge?
What?
Okay, hold
No.
on. Bridge, finish your point. Finish your point. Finish your point.
anyways, regardless of that, the point is I have a lot of personal experiences with friends who are on medication.
I just want to let you know I'm turning
antidepressant.
50 this year. I have not taken medication ever in my life.
Okay.
That
That's
is
a
nothing to
lie.
be proud of. Your
Also.
doctor is like, you need medication, and you're sitting there and like acting like you know better than every doctor in America.
Okay, Bridge, finish your point. Oh
Sorry.
my gosh.
Anyways, the point is I've seen so many of my friends take these like stupid pills and pills that just are supposed to make them happy or whatever and completely transform them into unrecognizable versions of themselves that lose their ambition. They start becoming so weird and just say weird things. Like I see it directly affect them. And I think that there's one thing that we need to push more than anything else. If you are facing hardship or you're depressed or whatever, first of all, no one is saying that's not real. Like get over it. It is real. It's clinically real. You can be medically diagnosed. I hate self-diagnosed depression. I hate that. But you can be medically diagnosed
I
as
agree with you,
depressed.
Bridge. Self-diagnosed depression is like the most cop-out thing ever in life.
Yeah, I really am against that. But medically diagnosed depression makes sense.
Because, you're just basically saying you don't want to do something and coming up with a random reason to not do it.
Shut
Hold
up,
on,
you're
Bridge,
the king
continue.
of diagnosing yourself with ChatGPT.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
can you
yeah.
even say these words?
Bridge, keep going.
I mean,
forgot.
ChatGPT I use, let's say if I'm sniffling, right? If I'm sniffling and my head is hurting, I would try to diagnose that using ChatGPT and turns
You
out
don't
it's
even
common.
take Dayquil?
No, Dayquil I do when I have cold because to reduce the symptoms of it.
So you have
The
taken
inconsistency.
medication in your
Yeah,
life.
but it's
I
like
mean,
over the counter. I'm saying that I'm really opposed to taking. I feel like doctors in the United States are underwriters of medicine and not true doctors. In other words,
Okay.
they're directly employed for the most part by the pharmaceutical industry.
Can Bridge finish his point, please?
Okay. But can we come back
Yeah.
to this underwritten
Yes.
thing because it's important?
Anyways, the point is that if you are facing hardship or you are depressed, one thing that you should be looking forward to is doing things that push you out of your zone, push you from staying on the couch, push you from out of staying in your bed or just sulking in your depression. Sulking in depression is the worst thing you can do if you're medically depressed. Go out, go for a run, go to the gym, hang out with friends, hang out with family, go do something, go farm. I farmed for 3 months. It was the most least depressing thing, even though in the most depressing environment. I'm sitting there looking at spiders thinking I'm going to kill myself. But at the same time, it's like making me do something that I'm not used to, leading me to not think about I wasn't depressed, but leading me to not think about my whatever else I could be feeling or just sitting at home being lazy, but just doing something. Like you should just go out and figure out ways to push yourself. That will do 10 times more from you than any sort of depression will, any sort of pill that is supposed to fix that.
But
will
the
do for
thing
you.
is that,
in that case,
coming back to the topic of yoga and meditation, not medication, meditation. Now people have taken that into like, okay, let's just download a meditation app. That's what they'll do. They're not going to actually go farming the way you did in Manhattan in the hot heat of July last year. What they're going to do is, oh, let me do something. Let me download this app. It's $9.99 a month, and it's going to play all these chiming musics, and it's going to change my mood.
what's the issue with that? What is your issue with that?
I don't know. It feels extremely commoditized. Like, what is that doing? Like, is that helping?
But
I
why
don't
is
know.
that different? Why is that different than the coffee you were just drinking there, or the coffee that Didi
Why don't
buys
we?
every
I have
morning?
an idea. Can I propose an idea? Okay. I think we should all, including anyone who's listening to this episode, take one deep breath together and do a before and after. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right? So everybody close your eyes, including the podcast listeners. Unless you're driving, please keep your eyes open. All right? Close your eyes. Release any tension that's between your eyebrows. Let go of clenching your jaw. Now we're going to take an inhale, slowly, all the way to the top of your lungs. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your mouth. Okay, open your eyes.
It felt
Did
really
that
good.
work, Mom?
It did work.
That was really good.
It was
really
amazing.
good. It was awesome.
So then
Good.
what are you talking about the meditation app just worked? That is what the meditation app does.
Yeah, but I liked it for free. I don't want to pay $10 for this.
Oh my god!
I'm supposed to pay $10 for this?
Yes! You should have paid me for my time.
For
$10
just
a month.
saying take it, breathe, and then breathe out? Like what?
I just guided you through meditation.
Oh my god. This is
So yeah,
this
that was
is
awesome.
how
I
you
enjoyed it.
lose.
But coming
That was
back, can I
incredible.
just make that public service point that I was trying to make earlier,
Oh my god!
which is that medication in America, pharmaceutical companies own the doctors, and doctors are essentially underwriters of medicine, as opposed to professionals who are trying to identify a problem, and they're trying to push medicine onto adults in America.
This episode is brought to you by Quince.
Summer is ending, but I know where I'm going to shop for my fall wardrobe. Quince.
And I'm not stressed out about her shopping or my shopping because we love Quince. Elevated everyday essentials at very reasonable prices.
We're talking timeless styles, washable silk tops, that classic cut of pant and jeans that you'll never get old of. These are the kinds of materials that you would usually find at stores for like double the price. And the reason they do that and the way they do it is they cut out the middleman. They're going straight from the artisan to you.
And it's really like beautiful stuff, very beautiful colors, neutrals that we all need in our closets. I spent the whole summer in Quince clothes and it was so easy to wash, dry. It was wonderful.
Elevate your fall wardrobe essentials with Quince.
Go to quince.com/Zarna for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/Zarna to get free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/Zarna.
See you there.
Medication in America, pharmaceutical companies own the doctors, and doctors are essentially underwriters of medicine, as opposed to professionals who are trying to identify a problem, and they're trying to push medicine onto adults in America in the same way the food industry is trying to push food onto us, which is all laden with sugar. So hence, it is incumbent about us as individuals, as grown-up individuals, to make sure that we don't just assume that because it's quote-unquote a medical doctor, she knows better just because she has a degree of being a medical doctor. Because she's not spending the time and energy to diagnose. And instead, she's just pushing medication onto you as a person who's underwriting medication.
So
for the pharmaceutical industry.
seems to me, if what you're saying is correct, and you may be, I'm not challenging that, you should be suspicious of paying the pharmaceutical industry, the medical lobby, and all of that, but not of the yoga and meditation corporate people.
No,
You know
I-
how
I
big
think-
that industry has become now in America?
It is very big as well, but at the very least, they're not making you consume something that is chemically laden into your body that you don't know what it is. I would rather resort to weed. At least it's natural.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
I think
Weed is
medicine-
legal in most of America now, right?
What? No,
Medicine
nobody
should be
is
used-
nobody is saying take weed, guys. Nobody is suggesting that.
I don't think that's how it works. I think essentially medicine should be used in extreme circumstances. Like, for example, Mom has spoken openly
Or
about...
super simple circumstances too.
I mean,
What?
human
When you
body
have a
can
cold.
cure most of its own stuff. It
But
doesn't
Dad,
need medication.
sometimes it can't.
Sometimes it
can't.
can. I'm
Sometimes
saying-
it can't for other reasons than just the human body.
I
right?
would
Like,
rather that you need to go to the emergency room and they prescribe you medicine.
Wait,
my
but Dad,
God.
I need to
Oh my
explain-
God. This episode is going off the rails.
Like,
the
I just
idea
want-
that you should wait until something
Yeah.
is a life-threatening emergency.
is
to address it. I mean, what is the point of living in an industrialized, like advanced country? Like,
that's
seriously,
not.
this is
I
so-
100%
I mean,
agree
the
with
idea
you.
of it being an industrialized, advanced country is a made-up idea. If anything, we have gone back as opposed
What
to
are
moving
you talking
forward.
What
about?
are you talking about?
People are
Dad,
living longer than ever. If we
Yeah.
had gone back, people were dying at 35.
Well, Dad, and also the other thing that I feel like you don't seem to appreciate or account for is you live a very like input output life. Like you have the time to be like focused on every part of your health in ways that a lot of people don't have the time to do. And they do need sometimes medication to aid them in terms of actually being able to get the job done because there's just not enough time to be waiting and just sitting around with health issues. In those circumstances, medicine makes sense. But what I'm speaking about specifically is yoga, wellness, meditation. Those things are a lot of work and most kids should be doing them. They should
To
be
me,
doing
yoga,
them.
wellness, and medication is way better than injecting chemicals into your body.
But you have to have the time to do it.
Exactly, and it's not an either or. Also,
Yeah, it's not an
like
either or.
in life you could do both. And we didn't even talk about the Western version of yoga, Pilates.
I don't
What
even
is
know.
that?
I don't do Pilates.
There's
I don't
nothing
believe
wrong
in
with
that.
Pilates either. I think
What
they're
is
just picking
Pilates,
fights
Birch?
with
I don't know
random
what
things
Pilates
wrong.
is.
Pilates,
Pilates is a version of yoga that's much more
No,
aggressive for your
it's
strength
not
and core.
yoga.
Oh, I see. It's not yoga.
It's
I see.
It's like it's the same
reformer.
thing. You're on a mat.
It's, no,
no, and it's like very core driven. Like the core of
Very
your body
core
has
driven.
to
You
be
do a lot
Oh,
of
very
yeah, yeah,
strong.
yeah, I know.
It's
I know what
actual
you're talking
workouts.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So yoga is not
Did you
actual
just say yoga is not
Coming
an
from the
actual
yogi?
workout?
I'm a yogi, but yoga is not an actual workout. It's a mind workout. It's not a physical workout.
I am about to throw hands because I am so strong and I do it from yoga. Yoga is extremely hard. Dad didn't even
Yoga
like
does
5
not.
seconds.
You're so
You
strong.
also-
I
Birch, I have
agree,
to
but not
disagree
because
with
of
you.
yoga.
Yoga is, done properly, is an extreme form of workout.
Well, but that's the thing.
That is not the reason
Anything-
why DD is
Okay,
strong.
hold on. That's the thing. That
No,
little
why do you say that,
caveat,
Birch?
the little caveat
Because I know
that
what
your
she does to
dad
make
just
herself
had,
strong, and yoga is not the
done
reason.
properly is like anything done properly is an extreme workout. But how many people are actually doing yoga properly? Let's be honest. Like Zoya,
astute point.
you're right. It is a real workout. 9 out of 10 people, even yogis, are not doing it the way you're doing it. You're hanging upside down. You're doing all those things because you can, and you also do 10 other workouts. Just be honest on this podcast right now.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
That's
not
not your
just
main
yoga.
source of strength.
Is that true,
building.
Zoya? You do 10 other workouts to supplement
I
it
work
too?
out a lot.
Okay,
Yes,
so then
that's
it's
the reason
unclear
she's
what has
strong.
helped you.
Yoga is extremely strengthening for your body. It is extremely strengthening for your body. Pilates trains the small muscles in your body. Yoga trains the big ones. If you do yoga, if you do 100 Surya Namaskars, which is just the bang, bang, down, down, whatever, it's downward dog, right? Wow, that was such a bad description, but you guys know what I'm saying. A vinyasa, as a lot of people describe it. People do 100 of those. It is not true that yoga is not a real form of workout. If that were true, then all the Indian uncles in India who are just doing yoga for 100 Surya Namaskars wouldn't look as great as they do.
Yeah, but they don't look great. I don't know which
India, yeah,
uncles
what, I
you're
don't know
looking
what
at.
you're talking about, and I don't
Yeah.
also. We can also
Like-
go. Life expectancy is lower over there with yoga as their main source of workout.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
I think
and
that has
yes,
more to
the-
do
like,
with the pollution.
literally,
and
we
the
are the leading
sugar.
country with the leading metabolic illnesses, leading heart health issues. So
I
there
think
is.
those are two different points, though. I think that the sugar is just so ingrained in the food.
They're so
I
big
mean,
on
like,
also
what is the point of doing any yoga if you're gonna finish it with 3 rounds of gulab jamun, right?
Because-
it's just gonna go anywhere.
Well, that's actually a very okay. This is actually such an interesting point that I recently learned is that people think that if you run or do some sort of workout, it'll burn the calories necessary to keep you or make you lose weight. But that's actually not true. That's not how it works.
No.
Going for a run going for a normal run, not like a 10K or some sort of aggressively long run, will only burn up to like 200 to 300 calories max, which means that you're still not burning enough calories to make up for however much you might be eating over your deficit.
people also
So
don't
if you're
understand how
actually
much-
truly trying to lose weight, if your purpose of working out is to lose weight, first of all, yoga is not going to help you do that. It might help you become more disciplined, but it won't actually make you lose weight. Going for a run is most likely not actually going to make you lose weight. What actually will is the way you eat. Eating is the heart and soul of
Yes.
meditation, heart and soul of wellness, heart and soul of mental health.
I think that's
Everything
100%
starts
true.
and
I
ends
think
with
it might
eating.
be sleep. I think it might be sleep. But
My mom is very happy and she doesn't sleep at all.
I
Very
see.
happy.
I'm very happy. What do you mean? Yes.
Veer, what do you think
Happiness
of all
is
this?
oozing out of me at all times. What are you talking about?
Veer, what do you think? That's a good question.
Mom, I think you're wrong. I think that meditation, it's very helpful because
Veer, don't they teach meditation in your school?
there was like one health class. It's not like nobody takes it seriously because all the kids will be laughing. You know how it is. But like I find myself even during like sports games, whatever it is, like I find myself taking deep breaths whenever like if you play basketball, like you know that at the free throw line, like you have time to do your routine and whatever. Like I do deep breathing. That's always like I think that meditation is super important. I think that yoga works, and I think that part of the reason yoga is considered as such like a good exercise is that you sweat off a lot of the water weight during hot yoga, and that doesn't really do anything.
What a point.
Veer, you and I agree. I don't know why you said you disagree because we agree on this.
Have you
said
done
that-
yoga? Veer, you've never done yoga, have you?
I've never done yoga, but I actually want to start.
Veer told me on the phone that Bridge is going to start taking him. I'm going to
Yes.
go with them one
I
night.
have a lot of things lined up for what Veer's gonna do.
Yes,
that we're
and
in
me
the next
also.
stage.
I
lined
will
up
go
as
too.
well.
Let's do
Right
it
now,
again.
he needs to focus on taking a test that's coming up. But as soon as that test is over, I have a lot of things that me and Veer are gonna do.
This episode is brought to you by Curious Cardinals.
Curious Cardinals is my favorite education company in America right now. They pair students K through 12 with mentors in quirky, interesting subjects that ambitious students want to explore but don't know how to begin exploring.
Like ceramics.
And I now myself have a son who is a spelling bee champion who wants to explore all kinds of things in spelling, maybe coming up with an app, maybe coming up with a game. Curious Cardinals is helping us so much. We love working with them. This is a company that is started by Stanford kids, so they truly understand ambitious, motivated kids. And they only recruit mentors that are top of the line kids.
Rhodes Scholars, students from universities all around the world, actually, and to help take your kid's passion and turn it into a company, award-winning research. Actual products have come out of these mentorship one-on-ones.
And don't take our word for it. Go check out their website right now because you're going to be so impressed by the work that these kids are doing. Visit curiouscardinals.com/Zarna. And if you sign up for a 2-month subscription by September 1, you get $100 off.
That's CuriousCardinals.com/Zarna.
curiouscardinals.com/Zarna. Check them out right now. You won't regret it.
Andy.
No, I also have a lot of things that me and Veer are going to do. Don't worry.
I mean, okay.
I'm not some sort of like test project. What are you guys talking about?
Online yoga or in-person yoga, anybody have an opinion on that? Because a lot of people are doing online yoga and meditation now.
online
I just don't
yoga-
like online
I think you
workout of
have
any
to be
kind.
there. I think you have to be
No,
there.
you
No,
don't.
that's not true.
You don't have to be there.
You don't have to be there. I think.
Oh, so online means that you just watch it or you do something too?
You watch it while you do it while watching it.
Oh, so you do I thought what online means is that you just observe people doing it and
No.
call yourself having done it.
I mean, even then, there's some benefits. I'll say, but fine.
I
I'll
see
take
with moms love online yoga. They love online wellness, and it works. Like if they don't have the time to be taking their kids this, that, whatever, like just drop in the living room. That's the other thing about wellness in general is there's no good time. Everybody's looking and waiting for a good time or the right outfit or the right state of mind. It's really, you just have to you kind of have to just do it and figure out all the other stuff around it. You know, it's like, you're never going to have the perfect outfit. Sometimes you're not going to be able to do the perfect workout. I think one thing that's really, really good is to have a few moves that you can do as your lazy workout. So okay, maybe you're you can do squats wherever. Dad, you do squats in random places. I saw you doing push-ups on the streets of New York. I don't know why you were doing that, but I saw you do
Because
it.
I was showing Bridge that I'm in a good shape and I don't need chemicals
post that
injected in my
video.
body.
Yeah, that video was so iconic.
I
but-
don't know why you're on a rant against actual real medicine. We come from a family
Define
of
real.
doctors.
Define medicine.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I just want the
He's
viewers to
Define
know.
real medicine.
I want the viewers to know that I was on a walk with mom and dad, and I had to listen to this fight for maybe the entirety of the 40-minute walk.
And you agreed with me immediately, which I
No,
appreciate.
he actually agreed with me. What are you
No,
talking about?
he said
Bridge,
100 He
who
said
did you
3
agree
times.
with?
Bridge, who did you
Bridge,
agree with?
Bridge, who did you agree with? Say it right now. Tell him because he's living in denial over here.
Bridge, just tell me. Tell your mother you agreed with me.
Hold on, there was
At
many
least you
points
don't be
made during
scared
the
like
walk.
your sister is scared of your
There's
mother.
many points during the
I'm
walk.
not
What-
scared of mom. I daughter. Say
What?
something.
You're scared of mom.
No, I'm not.
Bridge is the only one who's not scared of your mother, so at least you
Whoa,
say
whoa,
Bridge.
whoa.
No,
Okay,
no
you
one
are-
fights
Veer
his
is
mom
also
more than
very
Oh,
scared.
are you happy you supported his side now, Veer? Haha. How does it feel under that bus?
No, I meant to.
I'm not scared of mom. I'm scared of losing all the things that mom presents me with.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
I'm scared of
what?
getting
Crazy
like
statement.
like
He's scared of getting
Right
booted out of the
now,
house.
tell your dad
Which he
who
should
you
be.
agreed with on that walk. 40
There were
minutes.
many things said on the walk. Can I get a point and then I'll tell you?
With
Yes.
respect to chemical medicines, who did you agree with?
Absolutely. I'm almost similar to Dad in the way that I don't think medicine. I don't take many
Oh my
medicines
God!
at
I'm
all.
glad you said
I don't
that.
take Advil. I
Bridge,
don't
give
take
me a high five. Give me a high five
I'm
right
not
now.
scared of mom, but I take mom's side on this.
Oh my God! He is like your dad is like a pig in mud right now because he thinks
My oldest son agrees with me.
There you
What do you
go.
want me to do?
I
I
know
agree
it.
with that
Oldest
point
son.
because I think that Dad, the medicine that you're actively not taking, that I don't agree with. That I
Yes.
would.
So,
That
so then
I
what do
think-
you mean? You agree with the fact that medicine is that people are too quick to inject
Yeah,
themselves?
that 100% I agree with.
Dad, I
100%
agree. I
with
think
that.
I fully agree with your perspective on medicine.
Bridge,
No.
you do? Veer,
You don't
do as
know the
well?
full perspective here, though. You don't know his extent to his.
From what I've heard, no taking
his,
Tylenol.
his extent gets extremely far when it comes to medicine.
Dad
though.
wouldn't
But
wear glasses
I-
if he needed them.
No. I have actually gone for several eye checkups over the last few years, and I'm not actually saying because a glass is not going inside your body, right? So I'm okay with that.
Yo,
I'm
but
okay.
inside, outside, like this.
I'm saying injecting yourself
you
with
literally
chemicals.
like lather your whole face with these random creams all
I
day
don't.
long. All
Santa
that is
Maria
going-
Novella is not random cream.
Oh my God! It's like random nonsense. They just put the word Italy on it, so you're like, oh my God, the Pope made it.
I don't
himself.
even use a
The Pope is
deodorant
not
that's
making
chemical.
it
I use a
free.
Hermes
It's random
deodorant, a
things
company I actually
making in
hate.
New Jersey
Oh,
with the word
just you
Italy
guys
on
know.
it.
Just you guys know, his deodorant is you rated a 40, so it's failing.
Yes, thank
What?
you.
Did you?
It's
When
you
did you
rated
test
a
it?
40?
When did you test
know
that?
He
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
terrible.
Dad, something you don't understand is that just because the name is Hermes, Gucci, Dior, Prada, whatever it is, that does not mean that the product is like the holy grail top of the pyramid.
Thank
I
you.
promise you, like that product is not good for your body.
Have you tested it? Have you tested my deodorant?
I tested. I think it was a 43 or something.
There
That's
you go.
bad.
There you
Failing.
go.
I'm glad you told me. I will probably not
I
use
mean,
it then because
3 different doctors have told you need the medication, and you
cancer
three
just
different
surgeon.
American doctors have
A
told me.
cancer surgeon at the highest
Literally.
level begged on the table. He literally
For
died when he
free.
heard.
For free. No payment.
No payment. He explained, please, you have to take this medicine. And he said, yes, I will do it. You have not taken it.
No,
I
it's
said-
not even funny. I'm telling you this right now on this podcast right now. I'm telling you, if you get sick because of that illness, I'm not taking care of you. Because the doctor has been telling you for years, it's one pill. You literally say, and Bridge agreed with this on the walk, and then I don't know why he turned on me right now.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
turn.
did.
I'm saying there's 100 things different being said. And you know what happened? You know what the craziest part is, audience? In this video Willie posted, right after mom said that, you know what dad did? He decided to get down on the floor and do 20 push-ups. I don't know on the street of New York City. I don't know why, but that's just what his instinct said right after mom
No,
said that.
because he thinks if he can do push-ups, that means he never needs any medicine. He never needs anything.
I'm saying
and
it's
that
a-
he's
it's
impervious. He's
like-
Captain America because he can do like freaking 5 push-ups. I can do 500 push-ups if you
Wait,
really
Dad.
want
Honestly,
me to.
mom can. She's very strong.
I mean,
Dad,
your
do you
mother
think
is
that
very
people-
strong, which is I'm very happy that she is, and in fact, she did a very recent medical checkup, and most things came very normal. I'm also very happy about that too. That's a separate point. It's got nothing to do with my doing 20 push-ups.
Dad, do you think cancer patients shouldn't be treated with chemo?
I just said, Bravir, earlier that if something requires you to go to the emergency room, then you do need to take medication. In other words, anything, whether it's anything that requires you to that kind of, because there it becomes black and white. My point is more with this wellness type medication, right? Where, you haven't even given your body an opportunity yet to fight, or through regular control of sugary diets or regular workout, something that can be resolved. Kind of like that guy in India. What's his name? The sadhu guy?
Baba Ramdev.
Baba
You're not
Ramdev.
gonna quote, oh my God. Like literally,
He's
that?
pretty
you're gonna
good.
quote Baba Ramdev over my cancer surgeon friend who's like Harvard trained cancer surgeon saving life. I think
I like
Roshan
that
is
Baba
gonna
Ramdev
cry
guy.
when he watches this episode. He's gonna start weeping
Look,
that
I've
20
never met
years
him.
of his medical education, and you're comparing him to that hack that absolute total hack job, Baba Ramdev, who's taking tree barks and turning it into toothpaste, and you trust him.
Because he's essentially saying that believe in natural form of recovery.
Dad,
Baba Ramdev is not eating steak at Scarpetta every third day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because he's religious. I'm not religious that way,
Oh
so
my
I'm okay
God,
with
I
butchering
can't
cows and
right
eating
now.
them.
Okay.
He's not.
This yoga meditation episode is gonna give me a heart attack. Do you guys see why this episode was gonna get heated?
Yeah.
Do you see why? Like literally, we cannot agree on anything in this family.
Well, this is like a medication episode at this point.
Yeah, how it became a medication episode. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Although I'm not sure because like my blood pressure is rising as we
Three
speak
cheers
right
for
now.
Baba Ramdev. Go
Oh
Baba
my God,
Ramdev.
you
Go
did
Ramdev.
not just
Three
shut up.
The Google searches for whoever this guy is just went up
You
through the roof.
can you just please can somebody just show, I need to show you a photo of who your dad is talking about.
Just so the viewers know, he also drinks wine, which is also
Yeah.
fully chemicals.
Filled with Brit,
I
yeah,
actually,
good point.
Veer,
Good point,
I've
Veer.
Wine
been
and
trying to control of
alcohol.
it, right? As you know, I've
He
been trying
is
hard to give up
he's
alcohol.
talking about the life this dude lives. This guy, Baba Ramdev. Are you okay? I can't right now. Okay. This has been our episode on yoga and medication and meditation.
And
which was
Baba
on-
Ramdev really believes in yoga and meditation too. by
Okay,
the way,
all right.
Just so you know.
Please tell us what you're doing in your family. Please tell us in your comment section the crazy things your family members are doing that drive you totally batshit bananas. And as we end every episode with a round of good grades with Garg, so too we're gonna end this episode with good grades with Garg, where each Garg assigns another Garg an A grade for the winning moment of the episode, the iconic moment, the entertaining moment, the emotional moment. So who wants to go first with
I'm
good
going
grades
to
with-
give my A grade to Bridge for being my older son and agreeing with his dad with respect
Wow.
to that walk, and generally overall being so supportive of his dad in every
You
respect.
give most of your A grades to Bridge.
Yeah,
I just
it's
want it to be
always-
known,
yeah,
it's always
exactly.
Bridge.
It's
I
always
don't think it's
Bridge.
not been Bridge in episodes. I'm giving my A grade to Veer for his comment on, yeah, you're like, I don't even put anything bad in my body. Like, hello, you don't have Advil, but you're drinking wine and alcohol and all this different
I'm
stuff.
trying to give it up, Zoya. I actually accept that is a one vice that I've been trying to give up and have not been
Listen,
able to. I'm
whatever-
not saying I was perfect.
We know that.
I thought Veer's point was very astute.
Okay, who
Okay,
wants to
I'm
go
giving
next?
my A grade to Didi. I thought that she had some great points when it comes to meditation. Very surprised with her points, and I agree with them a lot. And I'm very impressed and happy with them.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, who wants to go next? Veer?
I think I'm gonna give it to Didi. I'm happy that she got into meditation and generally like she started the trend in the family of like sports and athleticism and all this like health lifestyle. So I'm glad that she started the trend.
I'm gonna give. Shalabh, did you give yours yet?
Yes, I
yeah,
gave
of
mine
Of
to
course,
my oldest
you
son.
don't even need to. At this point, we know where your A grade is going.
Facts.
I'm gonna give my A grade to Zoya because that meditation moment that she spontaneously had of breathing and in and out and all
Oh.
that. If that was free, I
Oh,
would
that
do
was
that a
very
lot
good.
more. It was very fun. And in another world, I could see myself doing the in and out and take
It's
a
not
breath
free to
and
take
all
a
of
deep
that.
breath, guys.
Yeah,
Costs money.
it's not free right now, but if somebody's out there willing to sponsor us, we would be open to it. But this has been our episode on yoga, meditation, medication, all things health and wellness. And please note that no medical advice has been given here, and everybody who's been told by their doctors to take medication, please continue doing whatever your doctors are telling you to do. Do not listen to anybody on this podcast, especially not my husband. And tell us in comments, like section, tell us what you're doing. Tag your irritating family member, relative, or friend who needs to hear what we said in this podcast. Tag them and tell them that they're being obstinate like other people in this family who will not be named, but the only name that starts with an S. Tag everybody, bring them into this growing world of the Zarna Garg Family Podcast. And until we meet again, everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.